Two more of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex staffers will step down from their positions this year, bringing the suspected total to 18. Described as a revolving door of employees, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's staff has seen several changes since the pair got married in May 2018, in part due to their dramatic departure from the royal family and relocation to the US. The Duke and Duchess have reportedly lost 16 members of their staff since becoming an official couple. And now, two more are set to step down. Ben Browning, the internal content head, and Farah Taylor, who leads the marketing team, are said to be both leaving Archewell, the Sussexes' mix of for-profit and not-for-profit business organizations. According to a press release, the Sussexes are hugely grateful for the pair's support on their vital look-back projects, but they will now be focusing on work that looks forward. Mr. Browning, an Oscar-nominated producer, played a huge role in the production of the Harry-Meghan series, which was Netflix's most streamed documentary series. It is understood that his departure will be followed by an increased focus on scripted content production. Live to Lead, the documentary created in partnership with the Mandela Foundation, did not receive the same global response as the Sussexes docuseries. Meanwhile, Ms. Taylor's exit comes as the couple were planning to streamline the company's marketing arm, according to reports. News of the departures has led some commentators to speculate about what could be happening behind closed doors at Archewell. Kinsey Schofield, host of the Today for Daily podcast, described the Sussex staff as a revolving door of employees on her latest episode. Truly, I'm not exaggerating, it does feel like a revolving door of employees here in the US, she said. I am not familiar with the charity sector, but in the creative department, they are going through producers and they are going through people that are supposed to be managing all of this content that we've barely seen any of. The commentator was joined by journalist and author Valentine Lowe, who penned the 2022 book Courtiers, which explored the crucial role of royal aides in the effective functioning of the monarchy. Notably, Mr. Lowe broke the story of claims of bullying of royal staff by the Duchess of Sussex in an article for The Times in March 2021. The story was published just days before Oprah with Meghan and Harry, the explosive interview by Oprah Winfrey, was aired. It claimed the Duchess had faced a bullying complaint made by one of her closest advisors during her time at Kensington Palace, and sources had approached the outlet because they felt that only a partial version had emerged of Meghan's 2 years as a working member of the royal family and they wished to tell their side. Ms. Schofield asked the author whether Archewell's staff losses make him feel better about his reporting on the allegations and it being a difficult place to work, and these people, Harry and Meghan, being difficult to work for allegedly. Mr. Lowe responded, "It certainly makes me wonder whether the pattern of them being difficult to work for is continuing. Absolutely. It doesn't make me feel better because I never had the slightest doubt about what I wrote." The author went on to clarify that he doesn't know what is going on with Archewell, adding, "It will be fascinating to find out. Maybe one day someone will." In his 2021 report, Mr. Lowe cited a palace aide who described Meghan's behavior as more like emotional cruelty and manipulation, which I guess could also be called bullying. The complaint, reportedly made by the couple's then Communications Secretary Jason Knauff, alleged that Meghan had driven out 2 personal assistants and was undermining the confidence of a third. According to the paper, Mr. Knauff's complaint never progressed. A spokesperson for the Sussexes vehemently denied the claims and their lawyer said the newspaper was being used by Buckingham Palace to peddle a wholly false narrative. Meghan, they said, was saddened by this latest attack on her character and insisted the claims were a calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation. Buckingham Palace announced a day later it would launch an investigation into claims. A statement read, "We are clearly very concerned about allegations in the Times following claims made by former staff of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The royal household does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace." In June 2022, the review officially concluded, but the palace said that its results would not be made public. Mr. Lowe previously spoke to Express.co.uk about the claims, saying, "The palace aide's views have not changed over time." He added, "If anything, they have firmed up." On why palace staff have remained tight-lipped about the allegations, the royal author cited personal and private reasons. They may have careers to manage and drawing attention to themselves could be damaging, he explained. The Duchess of Sussex lawyer, Jenny Afia, has cast doubt on the bullying accusations, which she claimed can be made very casually about career women and can be very damaging. Ms. Afia said the idea Meghan was a bully doesn't match my experience of her. She spoke in January with the Duchess's permission on a podcast with the BBC's Amol Rajan, whose documentary, The Princes and the Press, explored the relationship between the royal family and the media, a recurring theme in both the Sussex's series and Harry's memoir. My daughter called me a bully last week when I asked her to brush their teeth. She's 7 years old, she said. The term is used very freely and it's a very, very damaging term, as we know, particularly I think for career women. Ms. Afia, who is a partner at the media law firm Schillings, continued, knowing her as I do, I can't believe she would ever do that. I wasn't there at the time, but it doesn't match my experience of her at all, and I've seen her at very, very stressful times. That story is absolutely untrue that she is a bully. That said, she wouldn't want to negate anyone's personal experiences. She added that the claims do not match Meghan's character.